So, Yekindar, what is the situation right now for you at Team Liquid?
How can I explain it? It's a really difficult situation in terms of I just need more time with leaving my previous home and joining Team Liquid, so I'm just trying to fix that as soon as possible, and Liquid are obviously trying to reach out to me and let me play for them, and Cologne was a good experience, so I decided to continue this process and see what's going to happen, and if it's going to be my future. But it all depends on a couple of other different individual things behind the scenes.
Is it frustrating?
I mean, I don't care. I'm playing tournaments and I'm happy about that. It's obviously sometime I can't really focus fully on CS because I need to fix all those details that I need to fix with VP, and other than that, it's not a problem.
I was also thinking about, a lot of things has already happened at different teams because the summer break is now over, and that leaves fewer and fewer opportunities for you if this is not working out.
I'm gonna be a late night host. I'm gonna make my show. I'm gonna start doing comedy. But I hope it all works out. And even though teams got their new players and they changed their lineups who wanted to change, I still see multiple opportunities in the future. Even if this doesn't work out. Worst case scenario, I'm not going to play for a while, but I mean, it's my own decision, and if it's not going to work out, it's only my fault.
So what did you learn about Team Liquid at IEM Cologne?
I obviously learned that they're eager to play, even though, for example, Naf, Nitro, and Elish are super already considered old players in terms of their experience in the scene. They're playing for multiple years, like 7 years, and it was surprising for me to notice that they are still eager to win and eager to learn and eager to work, and that was the main thing that kept me motivated to stay in this team and play in this team and help them improve, and the other way around, them helping me to improve. I think this is a really good opportunity for me in terms of my individual improvement and growth, and coming into a team that's winning already is good and all, and you're going to win tournaments and you're going to improve really fast, but finding your own path, I think that's important, and I think that gives me the most motivation, and just helps me every day to understand that you need to work to be the best.
When I was down there and talked with some of the other guys, Naf and Elish, it seemed like they needed you on the team, to come with new, fresh ideas. Did you get the same impression?
Well, it was hard at the start because even though they were playing Dallas, they weren't really practicing with Shocks. There was internal disagreements with him, and they couldn't really control it, so their practice schedule just overall was really bad, and they missed out on a lot of new things, and they missed out on individual practice, and they needed to gain everything back, and I think they needed someone that would get them back into the rhythm, because my rhythm in my previous team was a lot more harsher and long. We were playing super long days, so we were always living CS, thinking about CS, dreaming CS. When we were going to sleep, we were thinking about strats and how we can improve. And when a player like this comes into a team and he has at least some kind of authority that he can press on, then obviously the other team will try to understand him, and even if they don't like it, they're gonna say that, and that's what's happening in this team. Obviously, I come with like new ideas and new challenges for them, and this really shows their character, that they're not afraid of the challenges, and they actually are willing to improve and willing to win. And this is like an exchange between us. They give us they give me like a lot of new ways of thinking and like ways of improving, while I give them the same back. So it's like really fast improvement, and I think in this blast it's going to be noticeable that we play, even though in Cologne we played different than Liquid used to play. I think now we're going to play different than in Cologne.
How much practice do you guys have here before blast?
We had 1 week of boot camp in Netherlands, and during that week, those were super long days as well, and during that week we changed up a lot and improved a lot.
What do you expect from you guys here at blast? You're facing G2 to start with. What do you think?
I have no clue how G2 plays, like actually no clue, and since it's a best of one, you never know what's gonna happen. But I don't think G2 is like a super hard opponent, especially with two standings. They're in the same situation as us, or like we maybe are even like favorites in this case because of Cologne. But overall, I think it's gonna be a great match, and we will see. Best of one, everything can happen.
If we look at the remainder of this year, what would it take for you to be happy when it's over?
I think if by the end of the year I would see that if theoretically if I stay with Liquid and nothing happens, obviously I want to find a team, obviously this half a year, and the most likely outcome is Liquid. If that happens, then I would be really happy if we just had if we would see the improvements during this like half a year, because if there will be stagnation after 3 months and it's just gonna be bad, and I'm gonna be not happy about it. But if I actually see that every tournament we're playing better and better and better, that's enough for me. I don't necessarily like wish if it happens, if we're gonna win a tournament or we're gonna qualify for semis, it's good. But I don't necessarily wish for that. The main thing for me is growth, the growth of players and the team.